My very special thank you to my neighbor and friend Sharon. Let me use this machine for a video. He just bought it from me 2 weeks ago or so. And it hasn't even actually cut with it yet. I felt kind of bad, but he said take it. So I did first cut, and just got done washing it because you don't want to give it back dirty. But we're running out of daylight, so I did the cutting first, and I'm going to do the review. So anyway, what we have here is the Gravely WG32. Sorry, did I say Gravely? I mean, clearly not a Gravely because this is a Gravely. And this is the John Deere. Different colors and discharge chutes and stuff. But honestly, whoever makes it, it's a phenomenal machine. But it's the John Deere WG32A. This is my go-to recommendation for any kind of a newer commercial guy in this area, suburbia, North St. Louis County. And the reason is gates. This is the machine that's going to get through most of your gates and allow you to get into backyards and to mow efficiently. This is going to do 6 miles an hour. I always recommend getting a Velke with these, or sulky, or whatever you want to call them. But you're not going to be jogging at 6 miles an hour behind this thing all freaking day. So get a Velke, ride behind, go full speed, get more grass mowed, get on to the next job, get more money. All right. So basically, your 32-inch machines are going to be pretty similar across the board. They usually have currently they have the 14.5 horsepower Kawasaki's, they have the peerless transmissions, belt drive more often than not. I think there's one machine on the market that's a hydro, but honestly at this weight, there's really no need to go hydro. What sets this machine apart from most of the others is the floating deck. So if you have a fixed deck machine or have used them in the past, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to go changing the height of your cut. You got to change out the spacers in the front, you got to undo the back, jack it up, move it all around. And so by having the floating deck, to change the cut height, all you do is lift up on the deck, pull your pins, move them, put your pin back in, drop it, you're done. That in itself is worth the difference in price between this and the others. Not super significant difference in price, but it is a bit more expensive. That's the big thing, that's the selling point, honestly. There are a few other differences. You're getting double wide V-belts on the back, so in wet conditions you're not going to go slipping as much, you're going to have more control of the machine. We've also got a standard hour meter, which really comes in handy for maintenance purposes. And if you're looking at old machines, you're wanting to resell this in the future, having that hour meter makes it maintain the trade-in value more. Also, you're getting electric PTO versus a lever, manual. So those are going to be the big differences between this and most other machines. Floating deck's a big one, all right? Really. But this particular machine here, picked it up with the Velke on the back. I put that together for him, greased it up. Also, he's got a bagger. I don't have it on here right now. Didn't really have any need to go bagging and dirtying that as well. It's brand new. And this machine had 0.6 hours on it as of an hour ago. Now it's got 1 hour. So I ran it for 4/10 of an hour. But with these machines, all right, you're running 14.5 horsepower. It's got overkill power, so you can get through some of the toughest shit. As you'll see in the video coming up with me mowing, I was on some really slippery, muddy bank to a drain, and this thing just plowed through it. Realistically, I probably should have chained the Velke up and walked behind, but I was running out of daylight, so I said, fuck it, let's just do it, and it did it. Phenomenal machine. I will say though, that's the first time I actually mowed with a commercial machine. It was actually pretty damn fun, but on that note, don't do like I did and make those 90-degree cuts, because it really kind of tore the shit out of the grass. You don't want to do that to your customers. I'm a salesman, I don't run the equipment, obviously. Fucking salesman, piece of shit. Anyway, so that's the machine. Let me give you a rundown of the operation. All right, like I said, changing the cut height, just lift up. You got 4 pins, 2 on that side, 2 on that side. Recoil start, Kawasaki engine, full pressure lube, oil fill, add there, oil filter, drain line, comes right out of there, pull it off to the side. It's a belt drive machine, not electric start, recoil start. Let's go here. The chain I bolted on for the Velke, shifter, PTO, throttle, choke, the safety bail. If you're mowing and you get out of control and you let go, that'll kill the machine. All right, your pistol grips. If you don't know how to operate a belt drive machine, go into a shop and they'll show you. You know, I'm not going to do that in this video. But 5-gallon fuel tank, so you should be able to fill up and go all day on one tank of fuel. That's pretty much it. Phenomenal machine. That's where she really excels, the hillsides. Fucking awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the deck as low as it goes. See what kind of heavy shit I can get into. Put her through her paces. I lied, not quite as low as it'll go. I'll be dragging dirt, so. Awesome. In reality, if you're in wet, slippery, muddy shit like that, like I was, you could probably pull the Velke up and walk behind it, but yeah, it's a beast. So if you're looking at getting one of these guys and have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll answer them, and you know, to the best of my knowledge. But phenomenal machine, my go-to recommendation for newer guys with the big commercial outfits. Here in suburbia, you're often going to see, no matter how big of stuff they had, you know, big turf tracers, zero turns, everything, they're probably going to have a 32 on there as well. That way they can get somebody into the backyard. But, you know, whatever. Have a good one, humans.